Hi, sorry about that. Ran out of recording time. So, just to finish, we are thinking about Scrooge's reaction to his past. We've just seen that the ghost of Christmas past takes him on this whirlwind journey through his past and forces him to face the truth of the man he has been. So, having relived and witnessed key moments from his past, Dickens then describes in detail Scrooge's reaction, and we've got evidence through his speech, the things he says, and we also have evidence through the action he takes, kinesics, movements he makes, things he does that betray his emotions. Start with his speech. So, having seen all of these things, the spirit stands before him, and Scrooge says, "Spirit," said Scrooge in a broken voice, "remove me from this place. Remove me, I cannot bear it. Leave me, take me back, haunt me no longer." So we've got all of this. It's pleading, it's begging. We discover that he has a broken voice, broken with the emotion that's flooding through his body and his being at that moment. And then we've also got his actions, because what he does is very telling. We find out that Scrooge observed that its light was burning high and bright. So he looks at the spirit and he sees that the jet of light is burning high and bright. And dimly connecting that with its influence over him, he seized the extinguisher cap and by a sudden action pressed it down upon his head. So Scrooge looks at the light that's burning and makes this connection that it's the light, it's the truth that's affecting him emotionally. So he's overcome with a sudden desire to put the light out. So he grabs the cap the spirit wears, almost like the snuff cap on an old-fashioned candle, and he shoves it down on the spirit's head in a sudden action. And I want you to think about, why does Scrooge do this? Why is Scrooge so affected by what he's seen in his past? Why does he speak in a broken voice? Why does he beg the spirit to take him home, take him back, leave me, haunt me no longer? And why does Scrooge make this desperate action of jamming the cap down over the spirit's head to put out this highly burning bright jet of light? Think about that. Pause the screen and think about it. Why? Why does Scrooge feel this way? Why does Scrooge do this? What's caused this change in Scrooge? What's caused these emotions? Pause it now and then let's look together on the next slide when you're ready. So here are some key ideas we need to understand from our exploration today. We need to understand that Scrooge is deeply disturbed and alarmed by reliving his past. He's been confronted by the stark truth of his past. He has seen his memories as they really are, not as he's chosen over the years to remember things, but as they truly are. And he's deeply affected by these long forgotten memories and these emotions that he's buried down. We know that Scrooge is cold, he's emotionless, he's bitter, and yet being confronted by the truth in this way and the raw emotion that overcomes him threatens to overwhelm him. So he can't handle this, so he extinguishes the light. He puts out the truth as he cannot bear to see more. And we see here that Dickens uses this as a further step in Scrooge's path to salvation, in his path to redemption. Jacob Marley is the catalyst that starts events off, and this visitation by this spirit is a further step in Scrooge's path to salvation. It is the supernatural yet again working to save and redeem Scrooge, the most terrible of all sinners. All right, we'll leave it there for today. I'll see you again tomorrow.